Good morning and welcome to the channel The Vaping Piper. Yeah, today will be an interesting video. It all started by, first of all, I received an email. That really what triggered this whole debate. I received an email from a subscriber who asked me the following. Why don't I review cigars first, and second, do I prefer pipe tobacco to cigars? Because I mentioned a few times on this channel that I used to smoke cigars before I started to vape, and I used to smoke on occasion one for sure per day, and on occasion two per day, morning and evening. And yeah, so, and when I started vaping, I cut everything out. And then when I started again, I started with pipe and pipe tobacco, and without touching cigars. So that is sort of, so I answered them that I don't really want to get into cigars for various reasons. And I mentioned some in the email, but that evening we were sitting, all of us together, and we were talking about things, and I brought up this email and asked them what's their opinion. Some of them smoke cigars, some of them pipe smokers, and some of them only vapors, and some of them vapors and pipe smokers, yeah, or cigar smokers, whatever. It's a mixed bag. None of them are cigarette smokers. Yeah. Anyway, and we had this debate was ranging on, and everyone was saying why they prefer this over that. And one of the guys said, you know, Nathan, I think you should address this this subject. It's a very interesting subject. Pipe tobacco versus cigars, and my personal input, thoughts on the matter. So, those who smoke cigars, it's a lovely hobby. It is a most delicious smoke. There's no denying. Yeah, there's some cigars that are absolutely amazing. Those who smoke pipe tobacco, yeah, loads of blends, and we're going to go into this in a minute in depth. So there's no really preferred method one over another per se, because if you enjoy cigars, you enjoy cigars. If you enjoy pipe smoking, you enjoy pipe smoking. Everyone has got their own personal take on it and preference, and whatever they enjoy. So yeah, but myself, why don't I smoke cigars first of all? And yeah, and that, of course, not to review cigars. If I don't smoke cigars, I'm not going to review cigars. So why don't I smoke cigars, and why do I prefer pipe tobacco over cigars? Now, I've got a humidor that is quite a few aged, and well, the minimum age on those cigars are 5 years, because I haven't touched those cigars in 5 years, and today is going to be a day that I'm going to light up a Cuban, first time in 5 years. Yeah. So minimum age on those are 5 years, but some of them are aged much longer, because there was one particular cigar that I used to smoke a lot, and that is the Cohiba Siglo one that I've got right over here. I took it out from my humidor. So let's first go down to the close-up I've done earlier this morning at home, when I took out that cigar for the purpose of today's video. So let's go down to my humidor and we'll have a look, quick look. Right, so here's the humidor. Let's open it. And let's take these out for a minute. Yes, I've got here quite, oh, this cigar, I don't want to throw it out, but yeah, it's starting to crumble. What is this one? Monte Cristo. Yeah, okay, still tastes nice. Yeah, I've got quite a few very aged cigars here. I mean, everything here is minimum 5 years. Yeah, but this one is my absolute favorite cigar, and this is the Cohiba Siglo one. I'm gonna take now for the video that I'm planning to do. Love the cigar. I've got quite a few other cigars here. That's not really the subject of this video, to go through my humidor, but where's this one? I haven't really checked this Romeo and Juliet. This is at least most probably 10 years old or more. Which one is this one? Is this one? Series number 3, Habana, limited 2001. Yeah. What's this? Monte Cristo, another one. It's different. And this is a beautiful Cohiba. Yeah, okay. I don't want to waste too much time, but I've got quite a few Cohibas here, as you see. It's my favorite cigar. This is, I think, a New World cigar. Dominican. Oh, I'm not sure myself. Okay. Right here. So what we're going to do is we'll take this one with me. And maybe one day I'll go through this humidor properly and see what else is here. I don't know what. And over here, what is this? Bolivia. What is this? I'm not sure myself, actually. So not focusing here. Come on. Upside down. Anyway, okay, right. So, all right, so I took this one. Maybe another time we'll look through this. Right. So, I'll see you back on top. While you were looking at the humidor, I lit up my Cohiba Siglo 1. First cigar in 5 years. Cuban. One of my most favorite. And when I used to smoke 2 a day, minimum 1 a day, sometimes 2 a day. Yeah. Well, the flavors of the Cohiba is well known. Don't be fooled by the size of the Siglo 1. It is jam-packed with tobacco nuances, leathery, cedar, a bit of even a chocolate note to it. Some say coffee. I can't taste so much the coffee, more chocolatey. It's the earthy, yeah, fermented chocolatey note to it. Bit floral. It's a delicious cigar. And it brings me back a lot of memories. Very much enjoying it. There's no denying. But why do I prefer pipe tobacco versus such a good quality cigar? Yeah, and this is, I think, one of these cigar ones we were talking about a few years ago when Cuban cigars were Cuban cigars. Today, I haven't smoked Cuban, but I speak to a lot of people who do smoke Cuban cigars. They said Cuban cigars is not anymore what it used to be. It's more, they're more concentrated on quantities than they used to be concentrated on quality. But no, I'm not going to go into that debate. Cuban versus New World cigars, what they call today New World. Peppery, white pepper. Very, very nice cigar. Yeah, let me put it down on my ashtray. And we're going to talk about the main subject of today's video. Why, as an ex-cigar smoker, and one that I've got quite a few cigars and I could afford to buy cigars, why do I prefer pipe tobacco over cigars? Well, first things first, I made a list on, as I said before, and the first thing is price. Yes, price, the cost versus cigar versus pipe tobacco. Let me give you an example. I am now on Davidoff, London. Okay, that is a very prestige tobacconist, and they've got every Cuban cigar under the sun, right? So I'm looking on the price of the cigar that I'm smoking now, the Cohiba Siglo one, £35. You might get it cheap in the US, yeah, but £35 for one single cigar. One of the cheaper Cuban cigars that I found here on the same website is the El Rey del Mundo, and that is a tiny cigar, more like nearly the size of a cigarello. Yeah, and asking for it £11.50. Okay, so that brings us to the second point. Your smoking session. When you smoke a cigar, you know, people do prefer to finish the cigar in one sitting. Yes, you can relight it later, but a lot of people, including myself, a cigar does not taste the same as soon as the leaf that was warm has cooled and you're relighting it. All the gunk, the bitterness of the cigar sort of remains in the leaf, and when you relight it, it doesn't taste as good as before. So a cigar really is been meant to smoked from top to bottom. Yep. Beautiful. But this will take me, let's see what they say duration of Siglo 1. Interesting to know. Enjoyment time, 20 minutes. Yeah, well, it takes longer than 20 minutes if you really enjoy a cigar, but let's say half an hour, 40 minutes, say, if you smoke it leisurely. So, half an hour, 40 minutes, you enjoyed your cigar and gone. Pipe tobacco, on the other hand, for the same price, okay, of the cheaper one. Let's talk about Cohiba Siglo 1, okay, £35. That is around, I'll say 45 euros, yeah, around $40. For that price, you first of all can buy, this is one of my favorite English blends. Yeah, in the US this costs you around $12. I'm not talking about UK, even UK prices, £22 roughly. And in Europe, you can get it for roughly 12 to 14 euro. Okay, that's 12, that's 10, 11 pounds, something like that. You can buy 3 tins, 350 grams for the price of one cigar. This you can smoke, if you smoke, let's say 1 bowl or 2 bowls a day. I'm sorry. Smoke is getting right. Let me just move it. it will take you to finish a tin of 50 gram over a few days for sure. So imagine 3 tins versus 1 cigar. The duration of your enjoyment is, well, many times over. So price and duration of smoke is a major factor. Okay, that is the second point. How long could you enjoy a tin of 50 grams and how long could you enjoy a cigar? Let's assume that you fill up your bowl and you let it go and you relight it. It will taste as much better than a cigar that you have to relight. And that is the physics. It's a fact that you can relight a cigar. You just take the pipe, you just get rid of the ash, relight your bowl, perfect. And let's even assume that you don't smoke your bowl right down to the bottom. Yeah, with all the doddle, what do you call it? Still, 3 tins, duration of weeks versus 40 minutes, or according to what they say in Davidoff, 20 minutes enjoyment. Okay, that's the second point. The third point is very important. Tobacco leaf flavors and nuances. Okay, and that really goes to blends. When you smoke a cigar, yeah, if there is many variety of cigar. Each cigar has got its own unique touch to it, a nuance. But the underlying base tobacco flavors is cigar leaf. Yeah, no matter what cigar you smoke, it is a cigar leaf that has been matured, cured, grown in different ways that affects the end of result, the flavors of the cigar. But the base is a cigar leaf note. Of course, you get the various nuances, but the cigar leaf. When you talk about blends, Virginia with Latakia, with a bit of Burley or Kentucky or Oriental, the variety of blends is so much tastier on pipe tobacco. And I'm smoking now Cuban. So yeah, I'm enjoying the Cuban very much as a cigar. But when I smoke this English blend or this delightful vapor, Virginian Perique, I get the nuances, the fruitiness, the spiciness, the smokiness in certain blends, yeah. The tangy note from the Virginia is so much more to explore than a cigar. Okay, that is my personal view. You might be screaming now, Nathan, what are you on about? That is my personal take. I wonder if you agree with that. So, the tobacco flavors, the actual that you're smoking, the differences between pipe and cigar is immense in my book. Next one, aromatics. Well, if you smoke a cigar, you will taste a bit of a floral, a note of a fruity note on certain cigars, depending how it was cured, but it's not a fruity note per se. You can't say, oh, this tastes like mango, it tastes like cherry, it tastes like, it's a fruity note. It's like when you taste red, delicious wine, there is fruitiness in there, but it can't be right, it's pure grape. But you get the nuance of a fruity note. In your mind, you interpret it as a fruity note. But when you smoke aromatics, take this for instance, one of my most favorite cherry blends. Cherry and chocolate. Well, this is absolutely delicious. I have got tons of it. Right? Why? Because it's yummy. Compared to a cigar, is no comparison. So aromatics is only in pipe tobacco. Yeah, I know there's flavored cigars. Some cigarillos that I tried as well. Toscano Rosso, the what was it called, the other one, the Eileen's Dream. Yeah, but those are different. It's not really. The Eileen's Dream actually was quite surprising, robust cigar, but doesn't come close to aromatic. It's actually quite nice. Take this one here. You like coffee? I don't know if I reviewed this yet. This is the Saint Espresso. This is the most delicious coffee blend. Oh, oh, oh. You'll never get that on a natural cigar, not flavored cigar. You like nuttiness, the Nutty Irishman. It's just absolutely delicious. This is by Cornell and Deal. I'm not sure if I reviewed these 10s yet. My reviews will come up. This is amazing, deliciously blend. You like fruity. Wow. This is absolutely a stunner of fruitiness. You like Pure Virginia, the Capstan Blue, which is amazing. You see where I'm going with this? When you smoke cigars, yes, you can have many varieties of cigar. Beautiful ash, just look at that. Yeah, I'm scared I was going to fall. Gone out. Yep, gone out. All right. We'll light in a minute. But it wouldn't taste this. Maybe it'll taste the same now. Let me do this quickly, because before it cooled, while it's warm, I wouldn't lose the flavors. Let's do it. I'm using here my traditional Habanos. Yeah, I haven't got here a torch lighter. I only got my pipe lighter. So quite nice cigar here, no denying. Oh, peppery, very good. Anyway, so aromatics, you can't get it on proper cigar. You can't. It's only pipe tobacco. Variety of blends. Yes, I know there is so many cigars, but there is more pipe tobacco varieties. It's endless. It's endless. And if you want to explore different blends, pipe tobacco is the only way forward. You got so many. And if you want to accumulate, say, a decent selection of either, coming back to the first point, the price. If to build up a good quality cellar of pipe tobacco can cost you, I don't know. I mean, it all depends what is your definition of a quality of enough pipe tobacco. Let's say a livestock, £2,000. You'll end up leaving it as inheritance to your children. Cigars, you haven't scratched the surface. You haven't scratched a box of 20 cigars of your favorite cigars can cost you nearly £1,500, £600. So you haven't even touched the surface of building a respectable storage of aging cigars. So it comes back to that as well. Now, another point which I raised, and is no denying, the pipe itself, the enjoyment of a pipe. Now, this is a beautiful Savinelli that I once reviewed. This is by the Pipe Club of London. Someone here arranged it for me. I mean, the visual. I've got beautiful Briar and Meerschaum pipes, but this was available before I started my video, and I decided to show this. I mean, the visual side of things. I mean, just look at this beauty. Where do you get that with cigars? You don't. Only with pipes. The visual side, for me, the visual side is so much part of pipe smoking. It's art. I mentioned a few times. Yeah, it is pieces of art. Okay, so it's the visual art of pipes. That is none with cigars. The second, well, not the second. The next one is the ritual of pipe smoking. When you light a cigar, you take a cigar, you cut it with your cutters. Yeah, I've cutted my cigar with. You light it and you smoke it. Pipe is different. You pack it, you tamp it down, the cleaning. You know, it's a lot more involved in pipe smoking. That is part of the ritual that is very relaxing, very it's nice. It's a very pleasurable experience to look after a pipe. The whole, you know, the packing the pipe and the lighting it, the first light, the second light, the tamping down, and then the clean. It's a ritual that keeps your hands busy and your thoughts sort of float around while you do it. It is a more therapeutic activity than just simply taking a cigar out of the humidor and lighting it. The last point is room note. Well, I'm smelling the cigar all the time while I'm talking. This is right here on my desk. It's a cigar smell. But when you smoke aromatics, the room fills up with most delicious aroma. Now, if you like smoking on a daily basis and you've got a wife, girlfriend, or what have you, and she does not smoke, she would not be very happy with cigar smoke in her house or in your car. Yeah, aromatics. When you smoke this blend, well, it's delicious. Any of the blends I mentioned, yeah, it's a delicious aroma smell. So that is another factor in pipe smoking. So those really are my pointers on regards of pipe smoking versus cigar smoking. That is the reason why I prefer pipe smoking than cigar. That's not to say that I'm not enjoying the cigar, but as to start smoking cigar on a regular basis and certainly reviewing cigars, no, mine. I prefer pipes and pipe tobacco for all the reasons I just mentioned. Okay, I'll have this later. Yeah, so this was the subject of the day. I could carry on with other reasons, but those are the main reasons why, for me, I prefer pipe smoking to cigar. Now, ask me how did I enjoy my cigar after 5 years of not touching a Cuban? Well, it was marvelous, I must say. Would I smoke another Cuban after this? Maybe. I can't say no. But as a regular basis, no. Maybe as one in, yeah. I already got some ash on me. Yeah, I'm gonna smoke the cigar right down because it's been a while. But I hope you got the gist of the subject of today's video, and I would love to hear your comments and feedback on the subject. If you're a cigar smoker, if you're a pipe smoker, I would love to hear how do you look at it? What's your thoughts on the subject, pipe versus cigar? Or you mix them both? Or you mainly pipe smoker and on occasion smoke a cigar, you don't rule it out? Or do you say, no, I'd rather smoke only pipe and not cigar, or rather only cigar, not pipes? I'm not sure if you're going to watch this video. But I want to hear the different you know, opinions. We all have our own opinion, and you can't say his opinion is wrong and his right. That's his opinion, that's your opinion, and both can live happily with different opinions. And that's my opinion. Today's video is my opinion. Even now more peppery, a bit floral. That cedar is even stronger now, that woody cedar note. Very delicate chocolatey note to it. Gives a bit of sweet note. Delicious cigar. That's why I used to smoke this often. Anyway, I don't want to carry on this video. I'm not sure how long it's going to take, but I apologize if it took too long, but I wanted to cover the subject fully. So yeah, I would love to hear your comments and feedback on this subject. So this was today's video. I'll carry on now. Start my work and enjoy this cigar right down to the very bottom. Okay, so I'll see you soon in the next video. Until then, take care, stay healthy. Bye bye for now.